Hey you guys, it's Rochelle here from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video, I'm going to share with you those Burda patterns that I picked up last week. When you're seeing this, it's going to be like 2 weeks later. So I picked these up during the Burda Sale, August 8th through the 14th. So I'm just finally sharing that with you guys because your girl's been busy behind the scene with the new school season that just started, all right? But if that's some content you would like to see, please continue to watch. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys the 10 Burda patterns that I picked up during the Burda Sale. Now, you guys know I have said this before that the Burda Sale only happens 4 times a year. They'll do February and then again sometimes during Memorial Day, May, June timeframe. Again during the early fall, which is normally August. Mid-August to end of August into that Labor Day time frame, and then once again at the end of the year during Thanksgiving, Christmas time, okay? So 4 times a year. But if you are new to the channel, welcome. Hello, Ciao, Guten, Aloha, Hola, Konnichiwa, Gwaan, Sabonani, Shalom, Bonjour, Tarve. If you are returning, you guys know what to do. Quick snacks, something to drink, grab those notebooks so you can write down some of these patterns if you're interested in it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and keep this short, sweet, give you all the deets and news that you can use on this video. Let's go ahead and get into it. So you guys, I picked up 10 Burda patterns. Now, this is probably the most in one video that I have picked up in a very long time because I'm being mindful of the patterns that I picked up. But I want to go ahead and jump right on into the first pattern that I picked up. Guess what, y'all? It's a jumpsuit. Okay? Don't even start. Okay? I know your girl is not a jumpsuit person, but I like this jumpsuit, all right? So all of these are Burda, so I'm just going to say the number. The first one is 5817. All patterns will be up on the screen as well as the number of pattern pieces. As well with any of my videos, that's a pattern video, but it's 5817. It is a overall jumpsuit pattern. So I like what the model is wearing in view B, the longer view. That's the view that I plan on doing. I have some rayon fabric in my stash already because you guys know Whole 30 is going on. So if you missed my video about what I plan to sew up for part 1 of my Whole 30, go back to that video so you can see it. I'll put it up here. Drop it in the description box below so you're able to see that as well as on the end screen. You're welcome. All right, so it's 5817. I have some linen and I have some rayon fabric in my stash that I am thinking of using. So you will need some snaps look like and some interfacing. That's the only notions that you need for this pattern. Once again, it's 5817. Next pattern is 5824. Of course, y'all know it's a trench coat. Now, so it just says like it is a jacket, coat and jacket, umbrella and shakita. But anyway, I think I like both views, to be honest with you, for different reasons. So when I get around to this pattern, I think I'm going to do both. Now, I like the sleeves on view A, I should say, and then view B, I like the buttons here because I can switch those buttons to snaps. So that's why I picked it up. Now, I have some poplin fabric in my stash that I think would look very good for view B. For view A, I would use the recommended fabric, which is a gabardine or a twill or something like that in order to do view A. Now, for this one, you're going to need like some snaps. You're also, if you're doing view A, you're going to need some eyelet. It says metal eyelet for view A, and then view B, you're going to need 15. I said it. 15 buttons. Oh, yes, for this pattern. Yeah, get with that. And the reason why you're going to need 15 buttons is because you have 3 buttons on the sleeves, and then you have a total of 9 buttons on the front. So both sleeves have 3 buttons equals 6, and then 9 buttons on the front. 6 plus 9 equals 15 buttons. There you go. But once again, it's 5824. Next pattern is 5826. you can use this as Battle of the Shirt Dress. That will be ending next month in the month of September on September 20th. That's the last day for Battle of the Shirt Dress. For Battle of the Shirt Dress, you can do a shirt or a shirt dress. It just needs to have a placket and buttons in order to button down. It doesn't even matter if it's only 4 buttons. As long as it has buttons and a placket, it can be used for Battle of the Shirt or shirt dresses. You're welcome. All right, so the reason why I picked this one up is this one reminds me of a pattern that I have already done. I believe that pattern is Simplicity 8687. I mentioned this when I did the drop of the Burda patterns that I was looking at picking up. I think it was the Burda. It's not the Burda Fall. It was the Burda Summer, Spring Summer collection. But this one right here, View B is the one that I'm looking at. But View A is a close, kind of like a wrap style shirt dress. So I like this pattern. But once again, it's 5826. Next pattern is 5827. And this is a vest pattern. I like this one. I already have plans for the springtime with this one in a collection that you will hear coming up on the channel at the top of the year. All right, so I have some poplin fabric in my stash. Believe it or not, I bought a lot of poplin fabric. And if you're wanting to know where do I get my poplin fabric, it's at Fashion Fabric Club is where I get all of my poplin fabric from. I will go ahead and put the link in the description box below. It is an online fabric store. And it's really priced very well too. For this one, you will need some buttons, of course, and you will need some snaps for that as well. But this is 5827. Moving over to the next pattern. Next pattern is 58, I think this one is 5829. I'm sorry, 5828. And this one is a sweatshirt pattern. Now, I do not have or wear a lot of sweatshirts, but I love them, okay, for chilly days in the morning or in the afternoon. But normally it doesn't get chilly until like January, February time frame. So I want to get a start on this for the so-called winter that Orlando has, like for 2 weeks, okay? It is an easy to sew pattern. In terms of fabric, you need sweatshirting or fleece jersey, all right? So yeah, that's why I picked it up. I like it, 5828. Next pattern is 5830. Now, I mentioned this. I love the sleeves of View C. The model is really wearing that jacket, okay? It's a jacket pattern, super easy to sew for sure. And I have some jacquard and some brocade in my stash that I can use for this pattern. It's one of the recommended fabrics from the back of the pattern, all right? Now, like I said, I am planning on doing View C for this pattern, so stay tuned for that. Once again, it's 5830. Next pattern is 5840, and this one is the trench coat. Now, one thing I want to mention is I'm gonna put both of them up for you, but it's 5824 and 5840. Now, with both of these patterns, it looks like the same pattern, but it's not. This one is more of a trench coat, and this one is more of a jacket. So 5830, more of a trench coat. 5824 is more of a jacket. That's the difference between the two, in my opinion. But I like this. And like I said, a trench coat is one of those things that I love to have, even though I do not wear them very often because, like I said, it doesn't get really cold here. So with it not being really cold here, I may make one per season, maybe 2. But this is a good one that I think this is a good one. I do like View B, like a vest style trench coat, but View A is really what caught my eye. Once again, it's 5840, and the fabrics you can use is cotton fabric, cotton blend, or poplin. Y'all know I got poplin in my stash, but this is 5840. Next pattern is 5841. This pattern right here, and this one can be used as Battle of the Shirt dress. It is just basically a button-down tunic, all right? And you guys know your girl love a good button-down shirt. So I felt like this one is, pretty standard as a tunic or a dress, one or the other. You can wear it as a dress, you can wear it as a tunic. I am here for pretty much View A, the dress. However, I would pretty much rock it as a tunic instead of a dress. I have many, many shirt dresses for sure. You can use cotton fabric, cotton blends, visco, or rayon challis. For this one, you will need some buttons. Don't forget about that. but this is $58.41. And I think this one is the average to sew patterns, but once again, it's $58.41. Next pattern is $58.47. And this one is a blouse style pattern, but it looks like a jacket from the front of the envelope. So I feel like this is more like a throw on, you know, easy breezy jacket instead of a blouse, because she's wearing a blouse underneath. Okay. But anyway, I should say like a t-shirt basically is what she's wearing underneath. I am here for both views, view A and view B. But I think for me, I would probably do view B, the green one that the model is wearing. Some of the fabrics you can use is lightweight cotton fabric, rayon, crepe fabric, silky fabric, you name it, okay? It is an average to sew pattern, but once again, it's $58.47. And moving over to the last pattern, it's a Burda Easy pattern, super easy to sew pattern. It is a jacket or coat, shaquita or abrigo. All right, but this is a super easy pattern. Now, I was supposed to pick this up a long time ago, and I forgot. And of course, you know, I gotta wait months before the next sale. But this one is, I am looking at view B and view C for this one right here. Once again, it's a jacket and coat. Some of the fabrics you can use is corduroy, quilted fabrics, wool blends, just to name a few. Don't skip out on the snaps. Don't skip out on the buttons, but I would use snaps for this one, and you're going to need some interfacing as well. All right, but this is $59.41. All right, well, those are all the patterns that I picked up for Burda during the Burda sale. Now, I do have simplicity patterns that I'm going to be showing you guys coming up. That's the last pattern haul that I have coming up, and then I'm going to spend a couple of weeks with no patterns that I'm going to be picking up unless a new pattern drops, okay? So I can pick up patterns all day long. It's just I can't pick up fabric, I can't pick up notions, and I cannot pick up interfacing. During the whole 30, I have been documenting the things that I have sewn for the whole 30, so stay tuned for that because I'm going to share those items with you coming up on the channel pretty soon. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if this video was educational, inspiring, and fun, please do not forget to hit that like button, subscribe button, also smash that notification bell so you are notified every time your girl uploads a new video. So I'll catch you in the next video, and as always, keep sewing.